What's up YouTube? Welcome to Automotive Life. My name is Lucky and today's video is all about the crazy stuff that you can rent on Turo. Now this is a Jeep Gladiator 6x6. This thing is amazing, a $200,000 SUV. We're going to drive it around the streets of Las Vegas. We're going to talk about Turo because it's one of the hottest platforms right now. A lot of my videos are kind of getting a lot of comments, a lot of messages, so I wanted to keep this Turo content rolling. But before I do, if you could please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, I truly appreciate it. It helps me find more amazing people like you that enjoy automotive content. Also, please consider subscribing. I post great content like this all the time. Without any more shameless plugging, let's get into the video. It just broke 100 degrees here in Las Vegas, and I figured what is a better time to actually take out this Jeep 6x6 out in the Vegas sun. So we wanted to drive it around for the day just to kind of test it out, because a lot of people ask, well, why would you want to rent an exotic car if you own a rental car company? The reason is I don't rent these types of cars, and I've never actually been in a Jeep 6x6. So half of the fun of renting vehicles is a lot of times just for the experience, or people like myself that are doing it just for video content. So there's many ways you can make money with rental cars, but this is one of the fun ones, I believe, is actually taking it out, having YouTubers film with it, taking wedding pictures, all kinds of stuff. This thing's been in movies. LV Cars, they're a big company here in Vegas. They got a lot of really high-line cars. They got pretty much something for everybody, which is great. I decided out of all their fleet which one we should take out that was kind of special, and it was this thing. They just got it in. Like I said, it is a 2021 Jeep Gladiator 6x6. I've driven a few Jeep Wranglers and some of these crazy Rubicons, but never a 6x6. I have driven the Mercedes one, which was insane, but this one, you should see it. We're going to show some B-roll of people, eyes popping out, people staring at it. It's getting all kinds of imagery. So we've drove around Ferraris, Lamborghini, stuff like that, but this one just begs so much more attention. But one of the things I love about this is, like I said, you do have the accessibility to rent it out on regular applications like Turo and Hire Car. So if you did want to go out and spend $150,000 to $200,000 on a 6x6 Jeep, you can make money of it off Turo. So you may be asking yourself, why does this Jeep cost $200,000? Well, let me show you some of the features they've done. Not only did they do a lot of really great cosmetic stuff inside, which we're going to show you here in a second, if you look, we actually have an additional axle on there. They extended the frame, really quality build. You can see all the welding and intricacy inside there. They did a lift kit, adding bigger tires, more brakes. We got the spare tire here in the back. They've actually chopped the bed and extended another 1.5 feet to accommodate that axle, as well as flaring out the rear end. But just the whole thing coming together just makes it look outstanding. So even though this is a Jeep, people look at us and keep asking, what is it? So if you look at the front end, which we'll walk over this way, it's completely different. It's not factory at all. And that's one of the things that makes this thing really pop. So you got this aggressive hood, but look at this bumper and grille combo. It's insane. It's got this mean, aggressive look saying, look at me, I am going to totally smash you and kick you off of the road. But that's what I love about this thing. It just basically screams, get the hell out of my way. But the best part is driving it. So we're going to go ahead, hop inside. We're going to take it around the Las Vegas Strip and see what kind of looks we get. Let's go. We're inside the Jeep Gladiator, and it's got this very nice two-tone custom upholstery. If you look here at the dash, it's got some red accents, nice stitching also, as well as the seat. We got the two-tone there in the center console, but pretty much everything else is factory on this vehicle, you know, and that's one of the things that's, I guess, best about it, is keeping it as factory as you can while giving it that little bit of an edge where you could rent it out to people but not have massive overhead or custom parts taking a lot of time if they were to damage the interior. So we're going to go ahead and put it in gear, we're going to drive it around, and then we're going to talk about how renting this thing online through Turo and everything else works. So one of the things that we've noticed on the way up here is it actually drives surprisingly smooth. I thought with these very aggressive tires and everything else that it was going to drive really, really rough and make a lot of noise, but it wasn't that bad. And once we got up on the freeway doing about 65, 70, it actually cruised on the freeway very smoothly. Even driving it through some of these turns in these narrow garages downtown, it's been very nimble. I was actually pretty shocked. But like right now, we're just cruising downtown, which is an older part of Vegas. The streets ain't that wide, the parking garages are small, and this thing is just buzzing around seamlessly, no problems. So we're gonna go ahead and take it on some typical runs, you know, like gas stations, drive-through, stuff like that, just to see what it's like to drive this thing every single day. So we drove this thing probably about, I don't know, maybe 8 to 10 miles, and we already burned up a quarter of a tank. So I'm guessing we're getting the high mileage of about maybe 7 miles per gallon. But I tell you what, the looks and the draws definitely pay for it. So I just got a call from my buddy Ryan to meet up about doing another rental car video and Turo video. So we're gonna go ahead and gas up, and we're gonna meet him there on top of the mountain towards his place. Hey guys, I met up my buddy Ryan here, and I wanna get his thoughts and feelings on Turo. What do you think so far?
Man, so I've rented 5 supercars just to test them out on Turo, as well as renting out my Tesla Model X to see how much I could make in it. It's been a pretty crazy experience, dude.
Awesome. How can they follow you and how can they see these videos?
Yeah, if you just go to my YouTube channel, Ryan Pineda, you can see a 3-part series we did on Turo with you in part 1 telling us how to use Turo. Part 2, I rented out my Tesla Model X, and part 3, I rented out these 5 supercars, so check it out.
Make sure you guys follow and subscribe.
Yeah,
get that virtual bump in over his shoulder.
Just zoom in on the fist.
So we're just leaving Ryan. We're on our way back to the actual rental car facility to turn in the car. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. But we've had this thing for a few hours, and man, I've had a blast. I always tell people, even if you rent your cars out on Turo, other applications, or you get your rental car license, there are people that will rent it just for the experience. And I am 100% happy that I actually rented this thing and we got to experience, you know, all the fun stuff we did today. Okay, so some of you guys are probably wondering, how does the insurance work when you rent something like this? Well, when you rent from an actual rental car facility, I had to show my proof of full coverage insurance. They called to verify it to make sure that their coverage are covered and I have the coverage that allows them to cover it. If not, they will sell you additional insurance, which is normal, which I always recommend buying because you don't want to be responsible for a $200,000 Jeep. Now, if you rent this thing on Turo, Turo has $1 million policy that covers you if anything were to happen to the vehicle. Now, if let's say this is your Jeep and you're renting it on Turo, you want to make sure that you get the best insurance possible, so if somebody wrecks it or damages it, this is a very custom vehicle. If it takes a long time to get parts or something else, Turo will give you actual money back for all the days that it's not rented. So it's very important to know your insurance coverages when it comes to Turo and all the differences between them. But this is definitely something that I recommend doing for the experience and just the fun of actually taking these cars out. So we're heading back, like I said, to the actual facility. We're going to turn in the car. But I just want to leave you guys with some words of wisdom as far as, you know, the rental car market is extremely hot right now. If you're thinking about getting into rental cars, please try it. It doesn't take that much time to list a car on Turo and test it out. I definitely recommend buying something, you know, that's affordable in the beginning. You don't have to have a $200,000 Jeep or a Ferrari or Lambo or an S550 Mercedes. People want basic cars. There's more people out there that want a cheap, affordable, $35 a day car than I can't remember what this is, but you know, some of their Lambos go all the way up to like $3,000 a day. So it's just a numbers game. So there's somebody out there for everybody, or what we say, there's an ass for every seat. So get a car that works for you, your budget, your market. I want to take a moment and give a huge shout out to LV Cars here on Las Vegas Strip. You can see their location behind us. If you need any exotic rental cars, definitely check them out. Also, I believe their Turo page is pretty popping as well. But once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you learned anything, please smash the like button. Also, please subscribe. I post great automotive content like this all the time, and we'll see you in the next video.